Taste the victory, taste the truth. No drama here, just the lead jump. Yeah. Smooth draw, full body, yeah, it's heavy and deep. Like the promises the shadow smokers managed to keep. They said it stalled, nah, it was waiting to arrive. Now every puff is proof that the mission's alive. So cut the cap, light it up, let the doubters look on. We celebrating cause the dark days are finally gone. This Project ITS, put respect on the name. The only thing that matters is the ash and the flame, yeah. From Arizona to Taiwan, we don't just smoke, we succeed. This is the lead, John. Project ITS. Yeah. Project ITS. Soy sauce assassin. Yeah. Project ITS. Yeah. Project ITS. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
7 years in the cold. They thought the shadows would consume us, but shadows are where we hunt. Started with a dream, ended with a knife in the back. The dust has finally settled, now we seeing through the cracks. The warlords wanted crowns, the false prophet played pretend. The heavy hitter left, brought the empire to an end. Yeah, they walked out the door, left the project and give up. Thought the fire would die, but look at what we got. One flight across the sea, now the kings know the name. While the fraud plays his games, hiding under new flames. Zombies in the shade, yeah, we clearing out the dead. The clock is ticking down, mark the words that I said. No more silence, no more fakes in the room. We built this castle on the edge of the dome. This is the Legion. We rise from the ash. You can steal the credit, but you can't buy the glass. Shadow smokers moving, yeah, the new blood is here. We survived the betrayal, we survived the fear from the little guy shop through the Taipei streets. We the ones standing when the enemy retreats. Legion. The snake tried to fake it, got exposed in the light. Two brothers plotting in the dead of the night. The strongest support crumbled, yeah, that could hit deep. But Val kept the history while the traitors were asleep. Now Rick and Joey standing guard at the gate. Martin and the boys is keep out the fakes. We paid for the anthem, yeah, we paid every due. Integrity is something that they never know. They said we were finished. They thought that the Legion was broken, but you can't kill a ghost and you can't stop the storm. Are you active or are you dead? Traitors in check, put the stamp on the box, put the chain on the neck. No more OG, go no more waiting on a snake. This is real reconstruction, not a move that you fake. If you lurking in the dark, better step into the sun, cause the war is already over and the Legion has won. So run to your games, run to your lies. The shadow smokers see through the disguise.
Hey guys, on the Story Stars Assassin, welcome to today's Smokers Panel Live. And gotta light up a cigar, gotta have a smoke. let's have a talk. Wednesday, a week before Super Bowl, I think. If I didn't remember that wrong. I think it's a week before Super Bowl. I am going to smoke a Plasencia 151 Conseca today. That is literally one of my least favorite cigar from Plasencia. Trying to smoke all the random cigar. I'll kind of clean out some space for myself as I make room for a whole shelf of cigar. Okay, and when you ask me what full shelf of cigar I'm looking for is, I am very looking forward for the Egg Roll XL. Yeah, that's supposed to come out next week, and I am kind of excited for it. So I'm looking forward to that. And for that, I'm cleaning out all the room that I can put a Toro for that cigar. Because obviously I'm not gonna keep it in that Asian container takeout box. I'm gonna take them out and put it down and really keep it, or keep enough of it. My plan was to keep enough of it for the next 5-6 years. So eating an egg roll as you speak. Are you? So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. It is a cold month, and supposedly next week we get some thawing going on, and I'm looking forward to that. Tomorrow, for those people who have not joined our public chat room yet, tomorrow is our revival of the monthly Cigar Smoke Together online. So if you didn't join our public chat room, our Joey the bot, please put out the public chat room link. You should join that tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Join our public Smoke Together chat room. And all you had to do is to smoke the same stuff. Okay. Let me double check this. Let me double check. Why is the invite code like disappeared? No, you know what? I'm just copying and testing this link again. Make sure that everybody, because like sometimes the link like loses out, like it doesn't work. So let me make sure, double check this. Make sure that brings me to that link. Okay. Okay. So hey, Joey, your link is missing a 5 at the end. WE5. WE5. Let me see if this is W. Does it go? Yeah, WE5. There we go. That's the link. Join our public link so that this tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time, you can join us in the public smoke together. I think tomorrow is the first one for this year, and the topic will be Dumbarton cigars. Okay? All right, lighting it up. Today's another cold day, but I did want out to eat. Enjoy some nice sushi for lunch and for night. My wife has been looking forward to this meal for months because we only go to that restaurant once every so often. It is kind of pricey because lunch alone costs us about $160, just two of us. The biggest thing is that she liked the drinks there. She usually doesn't drink alcohol, but when she goes there, 2 hours order a drink. So it's kind of a rare occasion. Hey, Sandman. Yeah. Ooh. I don't know why. Like a lot of people like Conseca 151. I particularly only like the first Conseca somewhat, and after that, all the Conseca I did not like. It's one of it might be one of my thing, but Conseca. Like if I were to buy Plasencia, I would rather buy any other thing on its lineup, pretty much every other cigar, than the 151. Or 149 or 147 for that matter. Some people like it though. It's just to me just so dusty, so earthy, so dusty, so covered up, so I don't know. It has that dusty texture. Yeah, you just coat your mouth with that dustiness. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So if you smoked it and you know you have your own take on this 151 Conseca, let me know like what is your take on this? Like what is your take on the Conseca 151? Because for me, it's not pleasant. It's peppery, but it's not pleasant. But why would I drink it? You gotta say, hey, if you don't like it, don't just give it to somebody. Why do you have to smoke it? Because this was given to me. This was given to me. I really debated on smoking this, and now I gotta clean it out. I don't give or sell any cigars that was given to me. I refuse to do that. It doesn't matter who it is. If somebody giving me a cigar, I will not sell it, and I will not give it, unless the person say, "Hey, I give you some extra. Can you give it to this person?" Then that's a different story. But if I got it from someone, I will smoke it. Yeah. Ooh. It has this unpleasant taste. I don't know. Probably, like I say, it's worst one out of my selection for Plasencia. I'm pretty much think that I can almost say anything released by Plasencia minus the Conseca can be safely said is tastes good. Can be safely said, right? It's almost like AJ Fernandez or H. Upman, Oliva. These brands pretty much can say whatever they put out is pretty good, and at the same time they have the common thing going on is that the ones I named pretty much, I think mine is extra almond. They all make their own tobacco. AJ Fernandez, they have their own tobacco. Oliva had their own tobacco. Plasencia had their own tobacco. If you make your own tobacco, you kind of select and very understand what people want in terms of flavor in a cigar. But this cigar, hey, we only gotta get it from batch number 151. It's bitter. It's dusty. It's peppery, but it's bitter. I don't know. It's bitter to me. It's like a dusty bitter. If anybody's smoking anything, let me know what you're smoking. I'm gonna drink a soda that has 0 sugar. If this thing's sweet to me, then it's a problem. This one. Yeah, it's sweet. So yeah, it's the problem. This. So if you're smoking something today, let me know what you're smoking. Hopefully this sweet drink will kind of balance out. I went in espresso today, and I went to basically shop the mall with my wife. My wife was in the mood to shop. My wife has have been saying that she hasn't have anything to buy for the past couple months, which is not true because literally one of her sweater just came in. It cost $100 and something for a sweater that has just a dog print on it. And I was like, yeah, you see, you tell me you didn't buy anything, but what is that? What is that? That, you know, now. And then I point over there, there's another Gelato Peak sweater on the floor. I was like, what is that? And it's not even open yet. So she bought a bunch of stuff, but she's like, couldn't find the things that she wanted to buy. It was immediately debunked, of course. So I had to take out to Prudential, which has all this kind of shop that she want to shop from. And in the end, what she really is looking for is a scarf. But the problem with that scarf is that she have scarves. She have many scarves. She have literally enough scarf to wear one every single day for a week or two without ever repeating it. But she want a new scarf. The problem with that is that what they released this year is either the color she want but not the material she want, or the material she want but not the color she wants, or the combination of both. So she brought me to see this thing that they want to call a scarf, which it really is a scarf, I'm sure, but it's one of those things that come out in like a big square, and you usually like wrap over your head, tie it up like old lady kind of thing. I looked at it, I was like, you know what? If you want to buy something like that, I really don't mind. But you know, don't call something that people don't use as a scarf to call it as a scarf. All right. Yeah, just grab whatever you want. But she said that's not what she want. But that's what she want. She want to go there to take a look at it, but that's not what she want. She wanted to see if I would say buy it, which I did. I just say go ahead and buy it. I don't care. You know, $300. It's not bad. It's not bad. And she's like, what do you mean it's not bad? And I was like, well, it's like a box of cigar. If not, few really expensive stickers of cigar. Like, you know, if I compare to cigars, that's nothing. I mean, at least that will stay. My cigar is gone after I smoke it. And she's like, well, how much does this cigar really cost? And I was like, well, you know what? We talked about this a few times. I'm pretty sure that I talked to many Legion members that has been in like a random chat and say, hey, how much cigar do we really smoke a year? How much cigar do we? And in fact, I talked to Tiberius yesterday. It's like, if we have enough cigar to smoke every single day of our life, one cigar a day until the day we die. That's totally doable. But on an average calculation purpose, if you smoke 3 cigars a day and they are $20 a stick, which eventually is got to be the average, guys. Eventually it's got to be the average. It comes to 20,000 something a year. Okay? Eventually that is going to be your math. All right? So if you do $60 a day, 3 cigar, right? 3 cigar, $20 a cigar, 3 cigars a day, times 365, you just spent $21,900 on your cigar hobby. $21,900 in your cigar hobby. That's a significant number. That is a significant number. And this is the average, right? Because obviously, we smoke some cigar that's cheaper. We smoke some cigar that's more expensive. If you tend to smoke something like Opus or Davidoff, you are easily in that range. Right? If you smoke something like those, you're easily in that range. If you tend to smoke something like 15, let's say 15 is the range, right? If you smoke $15 cigar, 3 cigars a day, for 365 days, 16,425. I think none of us really think about it, how crazy that number really is. How crazy that number really is. Right? If you smoke 1 cigar a day, on average, I say $15 a cigar. You spent $5,475 on your cigar hobby per year. Per year. Now, 5,000 obviously is a lot easier to swallow than 21,000 or 29,000. You know, it's a lot easier, but that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. So I'm not saying this to make you oh, we spend so much money. I think this is something that you should pat your shoulder for. You did a good job so that you can actually spend that much money on cigars. You did a good job. You did a good job. And those people who smoke 3 cigars a day, like I mentioned, average about $20 a cigars. You did a very good job. You did a very, very good job. And for those people who's chasing after cigars and collecting those, you spend minimum of a Honda Accord per year. A brand new Honda Accord I'm talking about. Brand new, souped up Honda Accord per year on cigar. Minimum. You did a very, very good job for yourself. Right? And when you say, what do you mean by good job? You work hard. You work very, very hard in order to consistently provide yourself with a relaxation. Now, this sounds like a lot. Sounds like a lot, but scientifically speaking, you have provided yourself a mental haven for the cost less than what it costs for your health costs. You don't believe me? You don't think that you don't think you actually spend less money doing this for yourself than going to a doctor? Just calculate how much your health insurance costs you per year. Every 2 checks, $500. And when you go to the doctor, you have to do copay. Out of pocket, copay, insurance, all that stuff, just to get there. Where you could have sit down an hour, chat with your friend, or 3, chat with your friend, and literally resolve the things that literally bothers you. Or what the thing that is causing you issue with a cigar. You know how many problems solved behind a cigar? The amount of problems, the amount of deal made, the amount of success story behind a cigar, I think outweighs the cost of a cigar. And I think that it is because you agree. Because you agree. That's why you still smoke a cigar. Like, how many people actually can tell me that I love smoke cigar because the taste behind the cigar is just absolutely amazing. I'd rather taste a cigar than eating a $60 meal. How many people can say that? Like, I don't know. I wouldn't. I mean, cigar is a good, like, it's like a time spent, right? I wouldn't say cigar tastes better than a steak, right? Because you can go out there and, hey, $60, let me get a nice prime rib steak and spend an hour eating it. So how many of you will actually do that? I will choose 3 cigars over a steak. Oh, hold on. How that? Oh. All right, hold on.
Man, I had a hard time getting connected here. I've been trying to connect for about 15, 20 minutes. I don't know what the heck's going on here.
What happened?
I don't know. It just said something about Google account or not signed up or not logged in or incorrect this and incorrect that. I don't know what the hell, but I'm here.
All right, so let me continue. I'll choose 1 cigar and 1 steak and a drink. Yeah, you could, but what I'm saying is that let's be very honest. Is that cigar does not taste as good as actual food. Can we agree on that?
So, yes, I will agree to that.
All right. Cigar does not taste as good as actual food. If cigar does not provide you with any other mental benefit that you agree to, that you actually feel that is providing you, you will never smoke cigar. Think about that. You will never smoke a cigar if you doesn't think that it's giving you some tranquil time, it's giving you some alone time, it's giving you some good time, it's gonna give you some, like, you wouldn't do cigar. Cigar makes no sense whatsoever. It doesn't taste as good as a food, right? It does take some time to learn. Like, you don't have to learn how to eat a steak. You cut and eat, that's it. Right? You had to deal with people saying that the cigar stinks. You gotta find a place to smoke. In fact, you have to create an environment. You have to create an environment for you to smoke. You know how much work it is just to smoke?
It's a lot of work. Believe me, it's a lot of work.
Right? You gotta find the cigar. You gotta get the lighter, cutter, and all that stuff. You had to set up a place which is warm enough and where nobody will complain about your smoking smell.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
And sometimes you even have to dress up for it. Dress nicely, dress warm, dress whatever. Relaxed. And then finally, you get the smoke. And you think that's the end? No. Because after the smoke, now you gotta go brush your teeth. Now you gotta go rinse your mouth. Now you gotta go shower. You gotta wash all those clothes that smell like cigars. You think that's easy? Compared to, I'm gonna go out and have a steak. I'm gonna come back full. No, I'm gonna go out and have a steak and a drink. And I'm gonna come back full and happy. All right, so you tell me, if cigar doesn't provide you all that other stuff, because cigar does not provide you any psycho power. Cigar does not do anything like marijuana does. Cigar give you more problem. Let's be honest. You had to deal a lot of problem in order to have a cigar. So if cigar did not provide you the mental calmness over that 1 hour, you will never do it. You will never do it. For any FDA thinking that smoking cigar, anybody who's in the food industry or medical industry saying that, hey, random kids will just go out and smoke a cigar, you're out of your mind. Oh, if you change this band look like a cartoon character, kids just gotta go buy it. No. And by the way, welcome to AKC 800. I don't know what that means, but first time joining the podcast. Okay. So if you think that you can just people do cigar because it tastes great, you are out of your mind. It's an acquired taste. I think cigar is the same thing as a beer, whiskey, scotch, whatever, it's acquired taste. No one's gonna like it the first time they try it. Remember the first time you drink beer, first sip? It probably tastes something like bitter, nasty vomit to you. Remember the first time you drink your bourbon? It burns. It burns. Remember the first time you drink tequila? You probably shut that thing like, it burns. Or vodka. I don't think anybody liked those. You liked it because what follows afterward. You drink some beer, you have some drinks and stuff like that, but because you're in a party that has alcohol, what follows is the happiness of the party. So that got you liking those drinks. Right? If nobody ever hands you a drink, they hand you soda, you'll still enjoy soda because what follows the party. Okay? Now cigar, you taste it. Okay. This thing burns. tastes like tobacco and pepper. I don't know why you guys taste it. But then you start sitting down, start to puff a little bit. Nasty every puff, but puff a little bit. And you start to have really good conversation. You start have that relaxation, mental time, like your brain synapses is firing off and all that stuff. You're doing all kind of storytelling. You listen to all kind of different story. You're having good conversation. You whine about it, vent about it. You know, you do all kind of thing. And then in the end, you go like, oh, wow, it's 3 hours. Oh, wow, it's 3 hours. And then you feel great. You go back and say, oh, I had a great time today. I had a good conversation today. And then you realize that this being a catalyst of what you can relax with is actually pretty good. And you go home, you go deal with your girlfriend, and take her out to the movie. That's $20. You take out to that, $20. Take out to dinner, $45, $50, $60. And then you go home and go, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And then you looked over and said, hey, I got one stick of cigar that Val gave me on the table. Outside is about 75, 80 degrees. No one's home. Got a Bluetooth music playing. I have a small shot of leftover whiskey from the party that I went to. Guess what happens? You go to your backyard, you light one up, you give that yourself a shot of that whiskey, you sit in the backyard and start just look at nothing, and then you start puffing on it.
And then the mosquitoes jump on you.
And mosquito jumps on you, yes, yes. But you didn't care. You're like, and he continues. And you realize that that is actually quite relaxing. I have went through all day dealing with my girlfriend, and I can do this on my own. That was good. And you start thinking about like all the stuff that you went through today. You start to look at some videos and smoke, listen to the jazz. And just when you are at the peak of it, you're like, you know, an hour through it. You're halfway. You're at the second third. Guess what? Your girlfriend decided to go to your house. But she didn't go to your house because she wanted to. She's that time of the month. She's pissed. She comes to bother you. It's like, hey, Val, what? You didn't, you know, I thought you were gonna, you know, we went out today. You didn't bring me a gift, even though we had a good dinner. And she started talking. And then you took another puff. And then the smoke started to flow her way. Oh, what's that smell? Like, that's right. Bye. Bye. Then you realize cigar is pretty good. So your cigar itself does not taste good. We try to find the best tasting cigar, as close as you can get, right? That's the part of the hobby, is to find a cigar that tastes as good as you can possibly get to the real thing. When I say the real thing, the real food, because this thing reminds you of coffee, reminds you of, you know, different kind of taste of food. Minus barnyard, right? You wanted to find the best tasting one is because it doesn't taste good. All right, if anybody's wondering, cigar does not taste good. Cigar, we try to get it as good taste as possible. Can we agree on this? And this is why, you know, you had to rate the cigar every year, like top 25. Why? Because there are some cigar that taste really, really bad. So they award the cigar that actually tastes good. Right? Like, Val, when's the last time you check online or a paperwork that says, here's the top 25 Chinese restaurant around you?
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Why?
I don't eat that type of food.
All right. What kind of food do you actually eat that's not American?
Okay, so here's okay. I'll tell you what. I will try my best not to go to any kind of Mexican restaurants. I get it. I get
I
it
said
at home every
Chinese
day.
food.
I get it at home every day.
Okay, but
Okay.
I said Chinese food. Top 25 local Chinese food. When's the last time you Googled that?
I have not. I have the last no. I have never Googled this. Never.
Okay.
Now I can tell you, the last time I went to an Asian place, unfortunately, it was closed, and that was like 4 years ago.
But it tastes good.
I never
edible.
went because it was closed.
Okay, fine.
It was closed.
When's the last time you're like top 25 burgers in town?
Oh, when did I look at? I looked at that a few days ago, because it says the top 25 burgers in Chicago, the top 25 pizza places in the Chicagoland area, and I'm trying to look to see if there are any of those places that I had gone to.
Okay. You're trying to compare whether or not you've been there, right? But you
Yeah.
wouldn't be like, today I want to have a burger. Let me see what's the top 25 burger around here. Like, do you usually do that?
No, I do not. I do not.
But for cigar you would.
But yes, because if I know I'm going to a city, all right, I'm gonna look at what cigar lounges are around there. Yes, I will do that.
No, but you're like, okay, I'm about to have a cigar. Let me see what cigar are popular nowadays. You would.
Yeah, I probably would. I would look
Like,
up.
let's say Val is about to go to Florida, and he knows that the area that he's going to has a very low tax. So he will probably most likely look up what cigar he can buy when he gets there.
Well, I already know where I'm gonna go to one of two places.
No, I'm not talking about where you go to, but what cigar you can actually purchase,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't do that for burgers.
No.
Why?
No.
It's because you know if it's a burger, at least it tastes like a burger.
Yeah, and what's the difference in a burger? The condiments are the condiments. The only difference is what type of mustard are you getting, and what type of ketchup are you getting?
No, because that's what I'm saying.
Other than
When
that-
it comes to food, actual food, you know at minimum it tastes like something is edible. At minimum. Or else that restaurant wouldn't last.
Yeah.
Right? Now here's the thing. Cigars, it can be the worst cigar in the world and somebody will buy it. Why? Because cigar doesn't taste good. Especially to people that's entry level, they can't tell because they all taste like the same.
Yeah. You don't know. When you're entry level, you don't think about. When I started, I didn't think about that. I never thought about taste. Okay? Never thought about it. I thought about price, volume. I can get one cigar for like, let's say $25, or I can get a 5-pack for $25. I'm getting a 5-pack. Okay? Not knowing anything about the brand, not knowing anything about the tobacco, not knowing anything. Okay? But I was thinking of price and volume as opposed to price and quality.
But there's no quality to be said. Number one, you don't know what is the quality of the tobacco in there to start with, even today.
Well, yes. In the words of famous Mr. Luis Cuevas, yes and no. Yes and no. Yes, because you're right, but no, because maybe the higher the price, the better quality grade of tobacco you're gonna get.
Like, if I don't tell you what's in ITS, you'll never know what it is.
Right. I never know.
And you'll never know what is the quality of each leaf.
Yes, you're true. You're correct. However, I do know other aspects of that cigar after smoking it.
You wouldn't know until you do.
Exactly, wouldn't know till you do. I mean,
And you wouldn't know until you smoke long enough of it.
Yeah, yes. And I think someone that has smoked cigars for a while will only appreciate it.
So as a beginner, you'll buy any crappiest cigar you can. Because you can't tell the difference.
Right.
Somehow you like it, somehow you don't. In most cigars.
Yeah, in most, yeah.
Until you can one day find a taste that you can hold on to. And then you continue to search something that you can enjoy more. Because what it is what I say. Cigar doesn't taste good. Cigar doesn't taste good. So you're constantly looking for a better cigar. Because cigar doesn't taste good. And when you find even a very minor improvement on a cigar, you think that's great. You think that cigar is great. You don't believe me? Because I can give you examples. How many of you says, oh, the old legal number 9 tastes so good and today is bad? How many of you says, oh, sometimes those Amazon Basin taste really good, but some year it's really bad? Same blend.
Different crop.
Different crop. But it's a very small amount of improvement. It's like getting your tire aligned. I'm getting your wheel aligned. You're doing that 0.1 degree. And you think that is good. Because it matters that much. It's just, the cigar, it tastes so bad that even a small improvement can make it gold. Right? Between two cigars, you probably can barely tell one has more pepper than the other. But if you love pepper, that one little increase, 0.01% increase, you're like, that is a pepper bomb. I love it. Keep in mind, every puff you burn, it's only a very small amount of tobacco. We're talking about very, very, very small of tobacco. Very small. So the flavor you get is very, very, very small. And this is why most people can't tell flavors, because you are getting something very, very small amount. So from that very, very small amount, if one day you taste cherry, that will stop a whole conversation. Val can be telling me the most important story of his life about like how he got, like how he prepped his marriage. And he took a puff and he tastes cherries. Like, oh, hold on a second, guys. Hold on.
Yep. Absolutely true. And I have done that.
He will. And I think all of us will. Why? Because cigar doesn't taste good. And you found something that's good. You're like, oh my God, I found the gold.
No, wait a minute. It's not that the cigar didn't taste good. It's just that you got that burst of that taste that you didn't expect.
No. Okay. Because cigar doesn't taste good, when you find something good in there, that's amazing.
Yes.
And now you just find your holy escape. And that's the cigar you gotta buy, because I can taste cherry in this thing. Not just burned leaf, cherry.
That is a common thought process, but as I know, I was going to say as we know, but I don't know if we know, but as I know, once I tasted that flavor note in that cigar on that draw,
It never come back.
I expected it the rest of the cigar, and it did not appear again. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go buy a couple more of these cigars. That doesn't mean they're gonna show up in the other ones either. It's I can't explain why it happens.
Yeah, but when it does, it's a big deal.
When it does, it's a big deal. A big
Right?
deal.
If cigar tastes so good, you wouldn't be attracted and be tricked or catfished by some of those cigar reviews out there. This thing tastes like a German chocolate.
Man,
This thing tastes like a hot waffle in the morning with syrup and butter on top. If that's what you want to taste, why don't you just go get pancake with syrup and butter on top?
yeah, go buy some pancakes and some waffles and stuff.
Yeah, why don't you just do that? Because why do you went out to buy the cigar instead of a waffle breakfast?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, and this is what I mean, I used to watch a lot of those reviewers. I mean, I would follow them, and I couldn't wait to go buy that cigar that they were talking about. Oh man, I'm gonna taste this. I'm gonna taste that. I can't wait to get this cigar, and I get it, and it ain't there. I said, what the hell? Where's all the stuff they were telling me about?
But that's a question. Why didn't you just go get the stuff that you wanted to taste?
Well, because number one, it's in a cigar. Number two, the reviewer is telling you, and number three, you believe the person. You
can believe the person. Let's say the reviewer was correct. There is some notes of, hot pancake with butter and syrup.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just go get a hot pancake butter syrup cheaper?
Well, yeah, but it's in a cigar. It's in a cigar.
I know it's in the cigar, but the
Yes.
reason is because the cigar doesn't taste good. So you think that cigar will taste good, so you went to buy it.
Well, yeah, you think that you're gonna get those notes, and that cigar is gonna taste good, and you can't wait to try it. You're gonna go buy it. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. But
And the whole
Not
reason is
knowing-
because
not-
cigar doesn't taste good. So you
And
want
look
to
at-
find a cigar that tastes great.
look at not knowing that, and it took me a long time to figure this out. It took me a long time to figure this out. That your taste and what I taste is totally different. Your palate, my palate is different, and the maturity and the depth of your palate is different than mine, especially when you start out, because I'm starting out, and these reviewers, they've already been smoking cigars for a couple of years. What's going on, Martine? A couple of years or so. And so,
Martin, you want to turn the volume down a little bit? It's kind of
so
noisy.
I'm thinking, not knowing that difference, not knowing that separation. Well, how come Martine is tasting this and tasting that? And when I go buy that cigar, I don't taste any of that stuff.
Yeah, but you get upset because that doesn't taste good.
No, I didn't get upset because it didn't taste good. I got upset because I didn't taste the raisins. I didn't taste the gingerbread. I didn't taste the sourdough. I didn't taste that cocoa or whatever.
So let's say if there is cocoa, it tastes like a shitty cocoa, you're still okay with that?
If I get the taste, I'm okay with it.
No. What you're looking for is, because I want that relaxation, I want that me time, I want that good my own time thing. But this thing, which allows it to happen, does not taste good on its own. I need to find the best one for that money that I can afford, so that I can taste something good while I do what I do. Right? The flavor itself don't matter. The flavor itself only matters.
You're right. You're right. The flavor itself doesn't matter. It's the time that you spend. It's the cigar that you're smoking.
And you try to find one that you can spend that time.
And if those flavor notes
In the
happen
most
to
positive way
appear,
possible.
then it's a bonus.
Right? In the most positive way possible. Right? So I think I proved my point. Cigar itself doesn't taste good, and the whole hobby is to find that holy grail that actually tastes good or bearable.
Enjoyable.
Well, enjoyable is when you find the right one. But some people will be like, oh, this wasn't bad. Like how many of you, like, you know, there are people that's like, okay, my earning does not allow me to buy crazy cigars. But this particular bundle is bearable. I can smoke this. It doesn't have any bad taste. It doesn't have any great taste, but it doesn't have any bad taste. So that's good enough. Why do you think cigar needs a pairing?
It doesn't. It doesn't. A cigar needs no pairing.
Cigar doesn't pair. You don't need drinks.
No, you don't need a. You could smoke a cigar alone. You didn't need to pair it with anything. You know, but if you want to, that's the difference. It's if you want
but
to.
when I'm saying that, it's like, why do you think cigar pairing exists?
It's an extension of the cigar, or it's an extension of the drink.
Okay, so what is the purpose of a pairing?
Well, to see if one, if you see one accentuates the other, or are they symbiotic, where they just match well together and one does not overpower the other?
Now I'm gonna ask you that question now, because I'm leading you to my questions. Okay.
You set me up. You set me up. Go ahead.
When's the last time you had a cigar pairing says this cigar makes this drink great?
The last time that this cigar
Yeah,
made this
not this drink
great.
really pair well with my cigar. Well, this drink made my cigar taste great. The other way around, this cigar make this drink great. So if I'm gonna drink this drink, I must go pick up this cigar because this drink tastes better because of this cigar. Da, na, 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 na,
Yeah.
na.
Yeah, that's a good question because no, I haven't had that.
Right, because the reason you gotta drink to go with a cigar is because the cigar make the because the drink make the cigar taste better. Everything you do is to make the cigar taste a little bit better.
So let me expound on that a little bit to our audience out there. We see these cigars that are being made like for like certain distilleries, and I'll give you examples like Buffalo Trace. You got the Buffalo Trace bourbon, and you got the Buffalo Trace cigar. You got to match up. You got to match up with Weller's. You got to match up with the Cohiba cigars. Now you got E.H. Taylor cigar being matched up with the E.H. Taylor bourbon. So I would think, especially the Buffalo Trace and E.H. Taylor, because they got matched up with their own cigar, whereas Weller, its own bourbon, Cohiba, its own cigar, somehow got together to make something happen. But just because that cigar and that bourbon have the same name, it doesn't mean they're good together, and it doesn't mean that cigar is good. Because for me, I think the bourbons are a lot better than that cigar.
It's always the case. It's always the case, 100% of the time.
Because I was so excited in picking up the E.H. Taylor cigars, and I mean, I can't wait to drink my Taylor with this cigar. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And you know what? It was not. It was not. I was highly disappointed. I could have smoked a bundle cigar. I could have smoked a Flor de Oliva and been okay with that bourbon. I could have smoked you
could smoke nothing and the bourbon would be still good.
I could have smoked a Hobgoblin and that cigar would have been okay with that bourbon.
The whole point is that you're doing all this thing to make cigar taste good. You don't do it the opposite way. When's the last time you saw, oh, this particular bourbon is is aged in a tobacco barrel? When? But you will find cigar tobacco aged in a bourbon barrel.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, everything to make the tobacco taste better. Martin's looking for a lighter and he cannot find one that works.
Use your car lighter. Oh, they don't make those anymore, do they?
It still works though. If you have one, you can still press it in. It still works. Go in and grab another one. Come on, Zyka Black.
Still trying to wake up. Took a nap.
So I think I proved my point. Like, you know, the cigar itself, if it doesn't have all those things that follows, you wouldn't smoke cigar. And anybody think that anybody can just, oh, because cigar is so good, that's why we smoke cigar. No, cigar is a catalyst, it's a tool that accompanies you through tough time, good time, fun time, sad time. That's it. It doesn't taste good. At any given time, I can pick up probably any bourbon and I'll say that tastes better than a regular Connecticut cigar. Even the cheap one. You can probably find it at like, what's that thing called? Moonshine tastes better than a cigar. So it's an acquired taste. And the whole hobby, you wonder what that is, to find the best. Find a pick and pull car salvage place and search for the old cars. You can find one. They won't charge you for like $1 for it. I love old car lighter. They do have those and they still work. And I don't know how many people got burned by those things, but it burns. Have you ever tried it and it drops and it just burns a hole on your pants? They really do. You found a lighter?
Yep. It's fucking cold out here, man.
You see, Martine, this is why you need to keep some matches in there. Okay?
Nah. Then my car will come.
I would not do that. You know, Texas gets really, really hot.
Mm-hmm.
No,
You
right
leave
now
them-
it isn't.
But when you do and you forgot all about it,
That's why you got car insurance.
Wow, it's 29 degrees here.
Yeah, it's chilly in Texas. I'm telling you.
you can get one Amazon for $6, or you can just get one like a USB lighter thing and just plug it in and work.
But then you got to remember to charge it up.
Or if you're not, just turn on the car. USB, plug it in, use it.
Yeah.
So this is why. This whole hobby, for those people who's watching this for the very first time and don't know what cigars are about, that's what it's about. It's a journey, a path to find the best tasting, bearable cigars that you can use for your time.
Boy, man, Tony, you make it sound rough and bearable. You're supposed to say the best.
No, but that's the best part about it. Even something that doesn't taste good, we use it because how much it relaxes you, how much history that it can bear, it can carry with it, how much good time it follows with it. That's the best part about it. If you are willing to do something that's not the most positive and still enjoy it, you have to think about why it makes you enjoy. Think about why it makes you enjoy. It really is enjoyable. That shows you how mental healthness is important. That shows you how not be alone is a good thing. That shows you a friend is very valuable, and always talk out your problem over a cigar solves a lot of problems. No, I'm telling you the truth. That's something you know, and you're not gonna stop smoking cigar because what happiness this has brought you. What happiness this has brought you. What a tranquil time that has brought you over that 1 year. What a good conversation you can have over it that you already have. And this is why we like cigars. I'm telling the truth because I feel like people don't think about that. That people think that people think that we smoke cigar because the cigar itself is good. The cigar has heritage. The cigar has stories, right? And the whole community bonds together because of cigar. But in the end, it's the people. Cigar, you can have any cigar. Cigar, you can have any cigar, right? And let's talk about like even whiskey. Come on. If you really think about it, dude, whiskey just tastes like fruit and wood. I think majority of the cases, fruit and wood. Right? Why don't you guys go drink the juice? How many people drink whiskey to get drunk?
No.
You don't.
No.
Because that's just a tool that follows the time.
Cheers.
Right? That's just a tool that you use to for that time that you need to be alone. Every sip that you take, every smoke that you just took a puff, follows by a thought. You're thinking about something. You're having a conversation about a topic. You are remembering something. You are celebrating something. That's what whiskey and cigar really is. Is a tool to help you remember that moment that you had a good time with. I mean, praise the Lord. I mean, Martin, for one, I'm pretty sure he have happy topic over a cigar. He had a sad topic over a cigar. He had a stress topic over a cigar. He had problem over cigars. He have problem that was solved over a cigar.
That is true. Everything you said, yes.
We all have that really stressful times. I need to have a cigar.
Yeah, because it's a stress reliever. It's a happy place. It's a happy time.
Right? But could it be a happy time to like, Martin, can you go like, I'm really stressed. I'm just gonna go out and get a Whopper, a Whataburger, a White Castle burger. Couldn't you do that?
Yeah, people do
But
that.
why over cigar? Why do you rather have a cigar than a White Castle burger?
That sounds pretty damn good too. I don't know. I think when you're smoking a cigar, for me, it's a different kind of, like, everything has a place.
Mhm.
When you have a craving, you want to go out and you get something you haven't had in a while. Yeah, okay, cool. But when you have a cigar, it's calming physically, mentally, like everything about it just kind of calms you down to where you just relax, let your problems go, and then you feel better after your 1 hour and a half, 2 hours of smoking a cigar.
And I think cigar flavor changes as with your mood too. When you have a bitter day, when you have a bad day, a good cigar can taste bad.
Yes.
When you have a good day, great friends with you, all that stuff, a bad cigar can taste good.
True.
When you're busy working something, you're so focused, a cigar will have no flavor. So it all depends on what you're doing. What's going on? Oh, my wife just told me that she want to spend $4,000. Man, I need a cigar.
Hey, I'll smoke one for you.
Wow. Okay. Okay. All right, honey. Man, this is why I need to go.
Yeah, stress reliever right there, buddy.
I need a cigar. I need a cigar. Oof. Right? Definitely need a cigar. Hey, you think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding? Yeah.
No, I believe you.
All right. My wife literally said, gotta spend 4K. Everything I told you guys about my wife, true. I can prove them. So yeah, cigar is what that is. Cigar is a companion. Cigar is really that. It's just like one thing that can help you is like, I need my own time. And then when you think about I need my own time, I don't want to just sit there and do nothing. Right? And that's a really bad thing, guys. Don't ever do that. Don't ever say I'm in a bad place mentally and just sit down and just go like thinking about that. Don't do that. All right, don't do that. Don't ever do that. That's so bad. Like if you're in a bad place and you can't have a cigar, you can't have whiskey, find a friend to talk. Vent.
100%.
Vent. All right, don't ever. I'm so stressed. I'm just gonna sit here. Oh my god. Don't do that.
Nope. What, go to the gym. I do that.
Well, yeah, if you're to one of the things that people can relieve stress is to destroy something.
Yep.
And you think that gym you're not destroying something? Yeah, you are. You are destroying something. All right. This is why they have those like a destroy room, break a room, or something like that. You go in there, just break everything, because destroy something does relieve stress. You can be like Johnny Depp, go break some plates and pots, but that's money. Don't do that. Find a friend, vent it out. And here's the thing, a lot of time when you find a friend and talk about your stress, that stress might become something no longer matters that much anymore.
Yeah. It's like when you talk about it, it doesn't seem like a big deal. And then
Yeah.
you're like, why am I even stressed over this?
Yeah. It does. It's like, like, what is the worst case scenario? You're like, oh, it ain't that bad. Right?
Yep.
And here's the thing, right? I can tell you guys for sure 100% of the time, every problem can be solved except death.
That is true.
Okay? Keep that in mind. Every problem can be solved except death. Death should be the one that you never choose, because that cannot be solved. But every problem that you can think of can be solved. So always find a friend and talk about it, because before you know it, it's resolved. It's a choice. Whether or not you want to resolve the problem is a choice. But every problem can be solved. The reason I say that is because we constantly lose good friends and stuff like that over the fact that think that their problem cannot be solved. All right, we even the Legion, we lost a few.
Yes, we did.
So I want to always, whenever that topic kind of somewhat glazed by it, I want to bring it up. If you have a stress, you have a problem, find a friend. Find a friend. Talk about it, and then you realize that there is hundreds of ways to solve that problem. You just have to choose one. And a lot of time, it involves giving up something. Right? A lot of times to solve something, you have to give up something. But once you talk about it, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Martin has given him something, and now he got a lot more back. Look at him. He's buff. He didn't get any taller, but he's fine.
Yeah, still 5'6.5".
All right, I have never had a cigar when I'm angry. smoke is not a good thing, but stress smoke is a good thing.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you're angry,
If you're
in a bad
angry,
mood,
and keep in mind, guys, if you're angry about something, it just means that you care about it a lot. And it's okay. Right? If you're angry about something, it just means you care about something a lot. Enough to make you angry. If you don't care about it, you wouldn't get angry about it. If you had an argument with somebody, it's because you care about that topic. So, this is why you need a friend who you can strap on gloves and fight each other, help you both. Wait, hold on. Try it again.
I can see that. Yeah.
This is why you need a friend who you can strap on gloves and fight each other. I wouldn't want to punch my friend in the face.
I mean, if it's a release, I mean, you're getting your anger out. But if you're with a friend, you're not gonna fucking kill him.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want to punch my friend in the face, but I will pinch their nipples. And then how can I go get a beer? No. I'll pinch their nipples and hand them a hamburger. Martin, how heavy was your deadlift? I don't know. How heavy was it?
345 pounds.
147 pounds, you said?
347 pounds.
Does that mean that you're going to make out with the old boy from Texas? No. No. I hate to tell you this. This is cultural. This is cultural. I am okay with people that is honest with me. A lot of things can be talked out if you're honest and if you're open. Okay? Especially over money. If you're open about it, I'm always willing to work it. I think a lot of people has worked with me. We're like, hey, Tony, I don't have the money right now or whatever. And I was like, don't worry about it. Work out something. That's fine. All right. But if people start trying to like hide or not talk it or just kind of ignore it, then that become a problem. And when they betray you a certain way, that makes it worse. And for Asian cultures that you never go back, or like another way to say it is you never keep the horse that kicks you. I don't know if you guys have that saying. We say that you never keep a horse that kicks you.
If I would have known that, I would have got rid of mine for a long time. A long time ago.
Right? You never keep the horse that kicks you. Because you will kick you one time, you'll kick you again. Might not be now, might not be later, but eventually it'll kick you again. So we let the horse go. To someone that might not kick you. Mosh pit works great. It's a stress extension.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of those. People go to like rock shows and get in a mosh pit.
No.
It's like you're fighting. So it's like you're pushing and you're angry and that's a stress reliever, man. Believe it or not.
Let's switch gear a little bit. Let's talk about something science because this bothered me. I had an argument with a friend over Fahrenheit and Celsius.
Okay.
All right. Obviously, you live in Asia, and pretty much everywhere else in the world use Celsius. We are the only one that still use Fahrenheit.
Right.
All right. And he's like, why do you guys still use Fahrenheit? I was like, why not? Fahrenheit makes sense. Celsius does not make sense. And my argument is, okay, first of all, do you guys think that Celsius makes sense?
No.
If you don't understand it, no, it don't make sense.
Right? And my argument about this Celsius does not make sense is Celsius don't make sense. And he goes, why? Why do you mean Celsius don't make sense? The whole wide world use Celsius. Right? I said, think about this, right? Is 1 degree Celsius half of 2 degrees Celsius?
What?
Is 2 degrees Celsius double the temperature as 1 degree Celsius?
What? That doesn't make sense.
Like if you touch 1 degree Celsius, okay. And when you touch 2 degrees, is that twice as hot?
No.
Yeah, it should be.
It's not.
In Fahrenheit it is, isn't it? No.
Fahrenheit, 1 degree Fahrenheit is half as hot as 2 degree Fahrenheit. But what is 1 degree Celsius?
Point whatever.
And what is 2 degrees Celsius? Convert to Fahrenheit. Are they double?
I have no idea.
Are they double the temperature?
I have no idea.
Right? If you today go out today is 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Right?
Yeah.
And then the forecast says tomorrow it's gonna be 20 degrees Fahrenheit. You can kind of gauge that's gonna be twice as hot.
Yeah,
But
sort
if
of.
today is 10 degrees Celsius and tomorrow is gonna be 20 degrees Celsius, is that double the hot?
No.
It
That's why
sounds
it
like
doesn't make
it
sense.
would be.
Sounds like it, but it's not.
It's not. It's way hotter. So it doesn't make sense. Celsius only work in a world where we calculate pure water. Because the way Celsius work is 0 degrees Celsius is when water freeze, and 100 degrees Celsius is when water boil. Correct? Am I saying the facts?
Sounds about right.
I don't know the Celsius conversion. All I know is 32 and 2 something. 220, I think.
No, but I'm asking you, right? Like, you know, that's what Celsius work, right? 0 degrees Celsius when the water freeze, and 100 Celsius when the water boils.
Yeah.
So you base your whole entire life on pure water? Think about that. All I had to do is add a little bit of salt to water. It no longer boils at 100. It only works with water. Every other liquid does not boil at 100.
Okay.
But Fahrenheit is just temperature. There's no conversion. This is why I say it doesn't make sense. See?
The more you know.
The more you know. This is why we don't use Celsius.
Okay.
And this is why we don't use centimeters. Because it's a lot longer when I say 3 inch.
I figured out kilometers because it's basically double.
Hmm?
Kilometers versus pounds. It's basically double.
Well, 2.2
Well, it's
pounds per kilogram.
It's kilograms.
Yeah,
Or kilograms, yeah.
right? 2.2. It's almost 2. Not 2. But at least when you lift weight, you know, you're like, here's 10 kilogram, here's 20 kilogram. 20 kilogram is double as heavy as 10 kilogram.
Right.
Not, oh, it's gonna divide by this minus 31.
Yeah, no.
That's why I say Celsius don't make sense. But let me tell you the result of that conversation is we have to agree to disagree.
Yep.
It's hard, like, you know, when I'm talking to somebody from like Europe and stuff like that, they're like, oh, what's the temperature over here? And I was like, oh, it's like 70. And they'll be like, so what is that?
Yeah.
And then it's like roughly 20, 21 Celsius. All of a sudden, that doesn't sound very hot to me. And they're like, ooh, that's hot.
Yeah, no. 70 is great, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
For you, 70 is great. 70 is chill. 70 is just enough.
70 is great, man. If we had days that were between 70 and 80, I would live a happy life.
You should have that in a week.
Yeah.
No, 70 to me, that's summer.
Yeah.
I can't even stand 80 degrees. I don't want to be outside at 80 degrees.
Okay, I love 80 degrees, man. It's awesome.
They start dying at 40 degrees Celsius. 40 degrees Celsius is a good bath water temperature.
Oh God.
So, but yeah, temperature wise, it's really weird. Like when I think about it, I don't want to like Taiwan temperatures between 85 to 100 range during the summertime, some 100 something, 107 maybe. But that temperature is not bearable.
It's humid.
It's not always humid either, but it's like it's just hot. It's like you can feel that raid. Hot. Like my skin just doesn't like it. Like if I go to Arizona, it's 100 degrees. Yeah, it's hot, it's sweaty and all that stuff, but I can bear with it. I can walk.
I mean, I'll go into the sauna, and that's like 150 degrees in there, and it feels.
But you
great.
okay? You wouldn't stay in the sauna that long.
For about 15 minutes, and then I'm done.
Yeah. So imagine that temperature. You walk outside 15 minutes. Do you have a saying that? It's like, hey, I'm gonna walk to the mall. 15 minutes, you're not still yet. What you gotta do?
Yeah, you're dead.
It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. Temperature is not pleasant. But I much rather have cold weather than the hot weather.
Nope. We will agree to disagree on that.
All right, Martin, let me ask you. What do you do if outside is 0 degrees?
I will stay my ass inside.
Let's say you had to go out.
I will wear a shit ton of fucking clothes.
Okay, so what will you do if you had to go out and outside is 200 degrees?
It's not gonna be 200 degrees.
Let's say if that's the case.
110. Let's say that.
All right, what would you do?
Fucking shorts and a t-shirt and flip flops.
All right, let's say that same afternoon while you're still outside, now it's 150 degrees. What do you do?
I mean, you fucking take a shirt off.
Okay, and then now increase to 170. Now what do you do?
You shriveled up in coat.
Then you're dead.
But on the opposite, right now is 50 degrees.
Nope. I ain't put no extra fucking layers on. It's fucking cold already.
Right? And then all of a sudden drop to 0.
29 is already too goddamn cold.
What I'm saying, right now drop to 0, what do you do?
Stay my happy ass inside.
Right? If you had to be outside, you put more clothes on. Right? Well, now it's got to be negative 30. What do? You put more clothes on. You can keep putting more clothes on.
I know what you're saying, but I ain't fucking being anywhere in my life. It's that cold.
Right? You can continue to put more clothes on.
Let's go to Antarctica for the next release.
Fuck no.
I don't. Okay, if we gotta go to Antarctica, we better find the best butane possible.
Dude, I will not go to Alaska because even their hottest months is too fucking cold.
You know, I went to Alaska. It isn't that cold.
Yeah, no.
It isn't that cold. Yeah. Okay, guys. If you gotta go to North Pole, Arctic, be prepared to pay $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 for that trip.
Why?
That's how much it costs.
God damn.
Okay, go on what is the ice breaking ship? That's how much it costs. $30,000 plus. Try Orange, Texas when it gets 100 plus 90% RH at night in the bad summer. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I mean, I've experienced that. It's not horrible, but it's not unbearable.
Well, that's definitely not a cigar smoking temperature for one.
It is horrible and it is unbearable, Martin. It is.
So you walk out, you take a shower.
Again,
And you
You
walk
think it's-
out, you feel like you need another shower.
Yeah, you look, even your sweats. So come on.
Yeah. But I would still prefer that over fucking 32 degrees any day.
No, but that's that you can put enough on you where you feel cozy and warm. You can. Now, obviously, where you're at and your whole entire wardrobe don't have what it takes. Okay? However, if before that temperature hits, you decide to walk in this shop called Canada Goose. You went there and you splurge and bought a couple of jackets and gloves and things. You won't care if outside's negative 10 degrees.
Nope. Fuck all that.
It might froze your nose off, but everywhere else will be fine.
No, your nuts will go back inside your body.
No. Your balls, of anything, your balls will be very warm. It'll be so warm it sags.
They'll be hanging.
Don't tell me no. I live in a place where we get negative 10 degrees.
No.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
We
not
do get
Celsius.
negative 10 degrees. It kills people every year from the north where people had never experienced it. Well, yeah, if Martin comes to Boston right now, he'd probably die the moment he get off airplane.
Yes. That's why we'll never visit in the winter months.
Right? And if he visit in the summertime, he'd be like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
It feels like a winter time here.
Yeah. I'll go visit Maine, fucking Washington, wherever, and it feels great. 80 degrees? Oh man, this is perfect.
I
70?
remember, Val, remember the first time we went to Texas?
Yes.
There's a little bit of ice on the floor. There's a little bit of just like, cover snow on the ground.
We're freaking out.
You guys are freaking out. Cold, big jacket with like hoodie. One hoodie. And like, I remember this. I come down, we're walking, and there's a piece of ice in the front of it. I was like, you guys call this cold? I could have took a piss and that ice will be gone.
Yep. It's cold, dude.
It's impossible.
Val, back me up. You were here.
Well, listen, I tell you what. It's not the snow. It's not the snow in Texas. It's the freeze. And it's not so much as the freeze, but what it does to the roads.
You're saying that our roads are any cleaner?
Yes, our roads are much cleaner than what they have in Texas because Texas doesn't have the infrastructure to take care of it. Because, they only get it a couple of weeks a year. Think of the cost to maintain everything for that couple of days or
That
whatever.
is not true, Val. Today I just drove down to a residential area. Their whole street still have a layer of snow packed from driving over on there.
Well, that's a problem with the city or the village or the township.
You can't help it. Snow comes down, the plow only goes so deep before they plow the whole entire ground up.
My place, all the streets by me are cleared out. The
Major street is cleared out,
The major
yes.
streets are done first.
Because they plow and then they dump crap load of salt and sand on it.
Yeah, the major streets take priority because of the public transportation and the workforce having to use the streets and everything.
But you
And
think
then-
there's the floor has, like right after the snow, the day after the snow, you're saying the whole street, every part of it is clean.
Well,
No, not a single speck of snow.
Well, yeah. There's going to be snow down, but it's not going to be deep.
Yeah, and the bus still operate. It's not like the bus have all-wheel drive or anything.
It's, you know what, Tony? I swear to God, when I looked at some of the areas in Texas on their news, and you can see vehicles slid out of control. You can see one, maybe two vehicles driving like at maybe 5 to 10 miles an hour on the tollways, and it's other than that, it's empty. And there's no way they can clear it. They do not have the infrastructure to do it.
over there, but us, we have snow on the ground. Yeah, we have some dumb people decide to drive their Corvette in the snow to get home. Yes, but majority of people will be able to make it home. In fact, I've seen a lot of trucks don't give a shit, and they'll just go over the snow. They just go.
Because they're heavier.
Well, heavier is not safer on snow.
Yeah, that you would think. Yeah, I'm the same. Initially, had the same thought process as you, Martine. That a heavier vehicle makes it okay. It's going to be easier. It's going to be better, but not necessarily.
Yeah, heavier car makes it harder to stop in snow.
Yep.
The
But
reason
I will tell you what this generation, the youth generation, has lost. As I've come to watch the neighborhood kids and stuff, they have lost the fine art of skeeching cars in the winter.
What?
Skeeching cars in the winter, skeeching vehicles in the winter, skeeching trucks, skeeching buses in the wintertime.
The fuck is skeeching?
You don't know what skeeching is. You got your streets full of snow and a car's driving by, and you run behind the car and you grab onto the bumper and you just let him pull you and you just slide with him. That's skeeching.
that's suicide.
Yeah.
The kids have lost that art.
I have not seen people do it, but sure.
Yeah, I tell you, I used to do it all the time as a kid.
I don't know.
Grab onto?
Man, it's because it was fun.
Where would you grab onto?
The
You grab
bumper,
onto-
like the
to
handle,
bumper,
the back.
to the bumper.
Well, nowadays the bumpers are not. They don't really have that handle.
Yeah, you can't grab bumpers now like you used to.
Yeah, well, you find a way. You
Hey,
find
Toby.
a way.
Hey, Toby, that was a good cop on those alcohol you got. Cassie Nastat did it with the Jeep and the snowboard in New York twice. Yeah, well, New York in the snow they barely move. Actually, New York without the snow they barely move. Ice snow come to New York. Nah, ice snow come to Boston. Or actually, if you're in Buffalo, different story. Today, our roads are closed on the way back. You know why? The car burst on fire.
Oh,
Yeah, the car was burst on fire. The roads closed over that one car going on fire. Everybody's like, what's the big deal? Let me get by. And we're all guessing. What are the chances that's an electric car? That was long. It was there for a good 45 minutes to an hour. The road was closed over that
You don't
one.
have a lot of electric cars up there.
I gotta say no. I do see it every day, but obviously it's a small percentage compared to a regular engine car.
I mean, we see a shit ton of them here. But I would imagine, like, you don't have the range in cold weather than you do in hot weather.
Well, no. Like in Massachusetts, in New York, we're cold enough to make a battery not work at all, period.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it's not the mileage, you can't start the car. But then again, even gas engine, we can get cold enough where your gas engine don't want to start.
Right.
So
So what do you do in cases like that where your electric car don't start?
Uber. Somebody will drive by a Subaru and then take you home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what other thing can you do? You can't start the car won't start. Well, actually, yeah, it's the battery that won't work. So I know 1 year I think it was in Buffalo where they have a whole entire parking lot of electric cars. It won't charge, it won't start, and people who already got charged cannot unplug it because it's frozen.
Wow.
So it's really like lifestyle. What do you choose? But choosing electric vehicle in a cold climate is the bad choice, guys. More like choosing electric vehicle is a bad choice. But
Yes.
it is what it is. You know what I can't handle is when I'm walking in like a plaza. Out here, all of a sudden you're walking here. Wong, 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 wong.
Yep.
You know there's an electric car near you, but you don't wanna walk to the side. But if it's an engine car, you know.
Yeah.
You'll probably walk to the side.
Yep.
I don't know why. It's just a mental thing. Well, no, he was hauling butt around the first time. Cop tried to stop him, but keep spending try out to catch an extremely high view YouTube video. Not in Massachusetts. Not in where we were. We're near a mall plaza, so I don't know. I'm looking forward to thawing. I'm looking forward, like, because right now I have ice dam everywhere. Like I say, like, it looks like Elsa decided to visit my house.
You see that picture that I posted
Which one?
where Elsa was being arrested because she froze Dallas?
Oh, yes. Yes. We're cold. I mean, like, the amount of ice dam. Like, I see people, my neighbor was having a friend came over and put up a ladder, tried to break some of the ice dam. My wife was like, why do that? I was like, because they're seeing water dripping out down their attic. That's why.
Oh.
They will never try. Well, okay, out of no reason, you won't go break an ice dam. You know it's gonna melt. The only reason that you want to go break it is because water is flowing back inside. We have that ice dam over our bay window. Like I said, the icicle, the roots of it is like this big. All right, and that thing is like 3 feet long, going down. Like, we look like Elsa's castle. And my wife's like, why don't you go break it? It was number one, that's the 3rd floor. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. That's number one. Number two, I sealed the hole, so even if it leaks, it goes on top of it, it flows back out when it thaws out. Right now, it's just ice. Because we have leaked before. We got the leaks before.
Wow.
But I'm not climbing up there in that snow just so that I can fall down. Because it's iced. And you can't break those. Those are solid ice.
Yep.
They were out there all day. We went out and came back. They finally just finished. So we went out at 11:30. We came back at 4:30, and they're just done. And how much snow did they? How much ice dam did they remove? Make a guess. How much ice dam in length did they remove?
No idea.
Roughly about 3 feet. That's as much. Just like, okay, the entire roof.
You had a
is this
build
long.
up. You had a build up.
All they moved was that little. So my wife was like, why didn't they remove the rest? It was because the rest is not leaking. That's why.
Wow.
Every day I get the phone calls that, would you like to install a solar panel on your house? I said no. It's like, why? It's like, because it's bad enough you leak. I get ice dam on in my house. Next thing last thing I want is having a solar panel that falls through my roof. I don't know if I should get into that topic. But if you ever had a solar panel, you're losing money, guys. I don't know if you guys know that.
Well, they make it sound like you're really saving.
All right, Val, let's say you got a solar panel on your house, right? You are using solar energy, and then any excess gets sold. And then that's how you get the money. And then that deducts your energy price, and then you kind of save money that way. Okay? Let's say that's the case. But do you know when you sell the energy is about like 6 cents per kilowatt?
No.
All right, that's what you get back. 6 cents a kilowatt, something around that range. All right. But do you know how much your electricity is? per kilowatt right now?
Mm-mm. No, offhand, I don't know.
The market price is between 13 to 26 cents per kilowatt. So you're using my spot, you're using my panel that I'm paying for to generate 6 cents per kilowatt and sell it to the neighbor for 26 cents a kilowatt.
Yep.
How does that make sense? You're losing money. You basically give him free roam to generate energy to sell it at a profit and give you 6 cents. Right? If you give me the total, if you tell me, hey, it's 26 cents for you, that means that any energy that you use and it's 26 cents, but any energy you sell is 26 cents, I'll do it. But it's not. You get small portion back, small portion. Like, no. I'd rather spend that money instead of buying the solar panel to buy a battery generator thing where any energy that's not used is saved into the battery, and I just use that.
Yep.
Unless you're full off grid, solar is useless.
Right.
It doesn't help. The patent office won't allow any solar panel to be more than 20% efficient anymore. Well, here's the thing, right? Because if it's any more efficient than that, it might catch fire. So that's why. But I totally get that problem. I totally get that problem. So guys, don't use solar. Unless that solar is gonna light your cigars, it really don't. It has no worth. But that would be pretty cool, huh? You walk your friends, say, hey guys, this is my new solar panel I installed. And then you take out your cigar, go, psst. Free lighter. Then that would be pretty cool. But it's like on top of the roof. You can't touch it. You can't service it. You can't do anything about it. You don't even know if it's not working. I have few like the solar lights outside for the backyard. They don't last a night. They last until maybe...
It's not enough energy that's being drawn in.
There isn't. They're not that efficient. What's annoying is that every time it snows, I have to go up there and wipe off the snow. So it will be light. So really annoying. Really annoying. But next year, guys, next year, I'm going to get a snow tank. The ice fishing tents, like Val.
Okay.
I told my wife this. If after I set it up and still cold in there, I can't smoke in there, at least my dog can go in there and take a piss.
Well, you already know the answer to that without buying it.
Well, that's the thing. Val looks warm, but look at Val. Val is still geared up for winter in there. So it's still kind of cold.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I could unzip, and I'm okay.
No. What I'm saying is Val is not in there with t-shirt and shorts.
Right.
No, I would. No, I have to have a light. At least I used to have at least this. And it's a light jacket. It's not a heavy winter.
No, but Val,
light.
you have layers and scarf, another layer, and
Well,
jacket.
I got the scarf on because I want to look cool. Okay, that's why I got it. That's why I got it on. Okay?
Right, but then you have a hoodie, and then like a zip-up hoodie.
No, I don't got a hoodie. I got this light jacket. I got a fleece.
Okay.
A fleece sweater.
Nothing inside.
And I got a long sleeve t-shirt.
He's got 3 layers. Are you telling me that's warm?
Yeah, it's warm.
Over here, I could take up all the way to the t-shirt.
I could probably take off my jacket and my fleece, but I'm cozy.
Yeah,
Cozy.
fuck all that.
I'm cozy.
Yeah, I need inside average temperature to be in the 70s to call it warm.
And I tell you what, and I have my ski pants on. If I'd have worn just my light sweatpants or jeans on there, I would have been fine. But I'm so used to wearing this. You know, that's what I wear. If I had this in Texas, I'd have been fine.
Which tells you that he's dressed for 20 degrees.
But I did not prepare. I blame myself. I blame myself.
It wouldn't make sense. Val, you're in the place where you say is warm enough to smoke, but yet you're dressing for 20, 30 degrees weather in there.
Yeah. Yes.
So that means your tent only feel cozy if you dress for 20, 30 degrees.
I already told you. There's your answer. It's too cold for you.
No, I mean, it's kind of hard to explain. It's like, I don't know what the temperature. It's probably about 18 degrees outside right now, and it's windy, so I can hear the wind a little bit.
That's what's missing. Val, we need you to bring a thermometer in there
Yeah.
and tell me the actual temperature, ambient temperature inside the tent with the heat on.
With the heat on,
So Tony,
I could do that.
check this out. I've got a thermal and a sweater. That's it. Sweatpants and sandals. Inside my car, it's 29 degrees outside. My heater says it's 80 degrees inside.
Yeah, your heater's at what?
80.
80.
I
Okay.
am comfortable. I am comfortable.
But it doesn't take that
yeah.
much to heat up a car.
Right.
Yeah, if I was in an 80-degree car, I'd be comfortable too, just the way you are.
Yeah.
So that's the
So-
problem.
With
If
the-
I'm gonna smoke in the backyard, in a tent that's set up with the heat going, I want to be able to go out with shorts and slippers.
Nope. You ain't gonna be able to.
Now, the other idea with my friends is like you can set up the ice fishing tent and put a inflatable jacuzzi tub in there.
Why?
Yeah, I probably
Because
could.
the water is always 100 degrees.
I probably could. Mhm.
Then you'll be warm if I'm in the water.
If you're in the water.
Yeah, I'll go in the water. Then I will be in shorts and top naked. And smoking. And make sure my ash doesn't touch the inflatable jacuzzi.
So let me say something. You remember how you were talking about humidity makes everything better?
Yes.
I'm gonna say that's true because I was literally, it was what? How cold was it here last week? Like 20s.
In the
Sure.
20s.
20s.
I was inside. It was fucking cold. It's an old ass house, so it's cold. I was steaming my shirts, and just the steam coming off of my little handheld thing made it feel so much better inside the house for a good 20 minutes. I was like,
But,
damn.
see, but Texas, I don't know. I don't know about the housing. I don't know if they're built for cold. I don't think they are built for cold. They're built for hot. They're built for the heat.
No, okay, all right, guys. When you're talking about temperature, the relative humidity changes the temperature, okay? Why?
Right.
Because there is something to radiate the heat, okay?
I'll be
So
right
when you
back.
have
I'll be right back.
when you have water in the air, it allows the heat to heat up the water in the air, which automatically makes a place warmer because surrounding you is warm water.
Right.
All right. So when in wintertime, it's gonna be drier because water freeze. So if you have a humidity going cranked up and you have heat, you will be able to generate more heat than as if you don't have any humidity.
Yep, I noticed that.
All right. So if you want your house to be warmer, first thing you do is have a humidifier.
Yep.
It'll automatically be warmer. Just like in the summertime, when this humidity is high, it's hotter. If the humidity is lower, it's less. It's just dry heat. It doesn't bother you. All right. So there you go. Now you have the secret why people use humidifier during the winter. Yeah, it does kind of help with your respiratory system, but the main point is because it actually does make it warmer.
Yep.
So you have that. So if you gotta smoke comfortably in your man cave during the winter time, have a little bit of humidity. Then the heat will transfer a lot faster. A lot faster. Regardless what heat you use, it will be a lot faster. And your cigar won't crap up on you too easily either. Because if the cigar is completely dry and frozen, you're not gonna have a good time. But if the cigar was able to burn with some sort of humidity, the smoke will be able to come out easier. Your cigar is not gonna explode on you. Everything is good.
True.
All right, everything is good. All right, so last few minutes I want to talk about for tomorrow. Tomorrow, in the public room, we will have a smoke together. The topic this time is hot topic winter time. Yeah. The tomorrow's topic is down button. So Steve Sarkas, cigar. All you had to do is join the chat room, go into the room called the Temple of Voice, and then you automatically join the voice room. And all you have to do is just smoke together with us and try to smoke the same cigar. And we will talk about that cigar. We'll chat about random things. And we'll try to have a good time. Okay? We will try to do that once a month. Given the time allows us to do it. And every month we will announce what the next cigar is going to be. And usually we'll take a consensus. Right? We'll talk about, hey, okay, what the next cigar is going to be. All right? And the topic will usually surround not a single cigar, but a single brand. A single brand. So that you can find any cigar of that brand. Now, if you don't have that brand of cigar, that's okay. Bring a cigar, come here, join the chat, enjoy the chat, and then you will be fine. You can bring any other cigar. You don't have to smoke the same cigar. It's just a lot easier to talk about the same cigar if you do have the same cigar or same brand of cigar. Okay, and it's a good opportunity to learn about other cigars of the same brand that you have not smoked before. Maybe you want to give it a try. Maybe you want some opinion on it and stuff like that. So make sure to join us in the chat room. It might sound intimidating, but trust me, 5 minutes in, you won't feel a difference. Everybody, when the first time you gotta jump on the voice chat, you don't know anybody, it sounds intimidating. But trust me, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun.
It's fun. It's fun. All right. Try to join us. If you don't like it, just don't do it anymore, right? But if you might find something that might be something that you might enjoy, having a conversation. It's just like you go into a cigar lounge, right? And if that cigar lounge had an event, most likely you'll be talking about a cigar a little bit. So it's kind of something similar. And it will be very fun if you guys join. All right. There's no cost. Only thing that's gonna cost you is whatever your own cigar is. Like, you bring your own cigar. That's, even if you don't come, you gotta smoke a cigar. So during the day, 3 p.m. Eastern time. So do the conversion. 1 or 2 hours behind. Well, 1 or 2 hours ahead. Ahead.
Now we're talking about time zones.
Yeah, there's only so many time zones, 1 or 2 hours, right? So just had to set that in, and that will be the first one of this year. Try to revive that. So the more people join, the more fun we will have. We will try to make it as civilized as we can. It is in the chat room, so sometimes a chat room with more than 10 people, it gets really rowdy. And what we'll do is, if it gets to that level, we will open a second room. So you can go to multiple groups if you wanted to. Right? If you think this room is too loud, you don't get a chance to talk, you can jump to another room. If you feel like, I'm totally fine with that, you can stay in that room. Okay? And the Super Bowl Sunday. If you're in the Legion and you want to watch Super Bowl, and you notice that there's no way to watch Super Bowl for some reason, you can try to join the sports room to either find out about the scores or whatever. I will open the sports room, and I will stream the Super Bowl there if requested. So if you're like, okay, hey, Super Bowl is about to start, I don't get to watch it, post it in the Legion and say, hey, I would like to watch Super Bowl. Tony, where you at? And Tony will come down and stream the Super Bowl for you.
Nice.
Okay, so all you have to do is join, and we have the I'll put it up as a stream because I do have all the sports channel, even though I don't watch it, and then I'll stream it for you guys. That way, you guys can sit down, have a conversation, have a cigar, and still watch the sports, and talk shit to each other, or more like talk shit to Val.
What day is that? February 8th?
That's next Sunday, I believe.
Yep, the 8th, February
All right.
8th.
So
Watch
next
the Seahawks
Sunday,
win, baby.
next Sunday, somebody want to do that? If somebody want to do that, like even if you can watch it, but you'd rather watch in the chat room, let me know. I'll come up and I will stream it. Okay? All you have to do is just like, somebody remind me, Tony's about to start. Can we start? I'll come down and do it. Okay? Easy? Sounds good?
Sounds good.
All right. I did that, I think last year or the year before that, I did that. I streamed it. So, you know, all you have to do is just join.
Nice.
Okay? Now we can do that with boxing and stuff like that if it's on the channel that I have, but you know, something like that we can always figure it out. Somebody just ask me, then we'll figure out a way to do it. Okay? If we have to. Worst case scenario is somebody will pay for the pass and then we'll stream that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that hard.
All right. In my tent, can you see it?
Now you gotta give it time. It's not immediate, but 66, it's not bad. 66 is doable.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. 66 is not bad. Now give it a few minutes and see if he drops, because he just took that out of the house, right?
It was yeah, from the house it was 74 degrees.
Yeah, and you went out, it dropped a little bit, and they still take time to drop.
It's not bad. I mean, that's manageable. It's comfortable.
Yeah, it's manageable. Okay, so unfortunately, I can't stream two places at the same time. So if you're in the public room, I can't do that. But if somebody wants to do that in the public room, let me know. I'll set the room up so that you can stream it too. Okay? If somebody says, I want to go to the public room, I want to stream a sports event, let me know. Let me know. I will make a room for you so that you can do that.
Yep.
Okay, it's everything. We can make it done. We can make it going. So that should be it. Any other things that we missed for announcement?
No, not for announcements.
Not for announcement. Anything else that's cool that happened that we didn't know about? Other than the Egg Roll XL is coming out, am I gonna buy it?
Yeah, that's
What's Igloo XL? What is that?
Egg Roll.
the new egg roll coming out.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear about
So
that.
Egg Roll is gonna come out in the Toro size. Aren't you
The
excited
Toro.
or what? I'm excited.
Is it? It looks like a Maduro. Is it a Maduro?
It's a Maduro. Egg Roll is the Maduro.
Okay.
So
What are we
if they
thinking?
put the Egg Roll blend and into a bigger cigar, I think that's manageable. That's doable.
It's
are we
gonna be
thinking?
interesting.
Are we thinking like $6-7?
$750. That's what I last read.
Okay. Okay.
I'm totally going to get at least a box, if not 15.
if not 15 boxes.
I mean, I still have some regular egg rolls,
Yeah.
but
You
like
smoke 'em.
I smoke them. I went down to probably
half a box.
50 sticks to 100 stick, whatever that is,
Okay.
a drawer worth. But
You
I
still-
have
you
I
still-
have more than that before.
You still got that from your bento box?
No, the bento box only gave me 10.
Oh. Okay.
The bento box has 10 in there. But I still have a lot from whenever I see it, I buy it.
I think that's when I went to Daytona, I found a bento box and I bought the rest of everything that they had.
Right? Bento box was the only salvation at the end. But I still have them in bundle.
In bundles still? Holy shit!
And I have multiple bundles, not just one bundle. I have multiple bundles. So
Yep.
that's why I'm saying, like, if that came out and it actually tastes as good as the small one,
You'll have to do a comparison.
yeah, we definitely should. So we'll pick a time once it come out. We'll do a comparison. We'll do egg roll night. So guys, if you find an egg roll, keep one. So when we have egg roll night, we can smoke together. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
find one.
It shouldn't be too hard to find. I think that like punch egg roll was everywhere when it first came out.
I know, but I'm saying like finding the old one.
Finding the old one's gotta be tough.
Yeah, finding them is gonna be hard.
Yeah, finding the old one's gotta be tough. Good thing I still have. Yes.
All right.
I don't know. I'll probably, if I ever got to like the last one, I probably won't even smoke the last one. I'll just leave it.
Yep.
And one day is like, 10, 15 years later, someone like Joey is like, I remember that punch cigar. I will suck a toe just to have one. I'll be like, I got one.
I remember that. I
Right?
remember that.
I will be like, I got one, and my toes needs a sucking.
Yeah, I came across some recently, and I was like, you know what? Sherry would probably get these.
Yes.
So I forwarded the information to Sherry, and Sherry bought them.
Yeah. Those are hard to find. Once you find them, you get them. And this is what I'm talking about. When you find a good cigar, it tastes like what you expect it to be, you buy them. Because this whole hobby is about that. It's to find that cigar that has a flavor that you can taste that you like.
Yeah.
It's never gonna be as good as a real thing. No cherry tastes like cherry. No cocoa tastes like chocolate. It's just kind of. But that's what we search for.
It's just a memory.
Yeah, that's what we search for. So those people doesn't get it. I still see people complain about cigar left and right. I don't get it. That thing smells just bad, and it's true. Yeah, cigar smell doesn't smell good.
Yeah. We were having this conversation at work because one of my coworkers just recently got into cigars, and his girlfriend was in there with us, and we were talking about it. She's like, "Yeah, it stinks," and then we were like, "Yeah, it kind of does stink, but it's relaxing."
Right? I mean, what other stuff that's kind of relaxing?
I mean, bourbon and alcohol in general just stinks, but
It stinks afterward. Right? It's the remnants of the smell. Like if you go to a bar,
yeah,
it just stinks, right? If like when you go to a club and stuff like that, you smell that leftover. That there's always that weird lemony kind of alcohol smell, sour. That kind of stinks. Cigar, like I said, the moment you smoke, and while you're smoking, you're not gonna realize that it bothers you. It's like well, after you left, you're done with cigar, you come back to the same room, you're like, ooh, this room stinks. It's
That's
smoky.
true. That's true.
I'm gonna bring that up
Because
Next time
because
to my friend's girlfriend. Next time I see her, I'm gonna tell her the same thing.
Right? It's the afterward that thing. When you're doing it, you're not gonna like when you're eating. All right. When you're in the restaurant, somebody bring the food to you in front of your face. It smells great. The food is great, right? While you're eating, that smell is not there anymore.
Right.
But once you left the restaurant and come back, it smells great. So while you're doing that, it stinks. So the way for that girlfriend, if you're gonna ever talk to that girlfriend again, it's like if you want the cigar not stink to you, smoke it too.
No. I'm gonna make it a completely different option or a different scenario.
But if she smoke it, she ain't gonna smell it.
No. It's gonna be a completely different scenario because this is okay. Let me tell you a story, real quick. I know we're short on time. So there was a person who was smoking out in public, and then all of a sudden there was a woman who sat in a table close by. The person smoking the cigar, it was just blowing over to them,
Mhm.
and it just kept blowing and blowing. And then when the person that was smoking the cigar realized it, he said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that the smoke was going into your face or blowing towards you." And the person who was sitting like 5 or 10 feet away said, "No, I want to thank you because my father used to smoke cigars, and it's reminding me of my father."
That's pretty good. Yeah,
So it's
sense
a
bring back
remembrance.
memory. Yes, smell brings back memory.
Yep.
So, all right, cool. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. All right, Eastern time. Don't come at 3 p.m. like Pacific time.
Yeah, it's like 2 p.m. Central.
Yeah. All right, Eastern time. Oh, shit. Where is it? Okay.
Tony, guess what I found?
Oh, you found the coin?
Well, guess what I found? So I was clearing out my storage unit. I found a shit ton more coins. Like I remember, like the holographic one that you sent with a
Letter?
like with the letter.
Okay.
I found that one. Like I've got a shit ton more coins. So Val, do not ever coin check me in public.
But you didn't find the OG one.
No, not yet. It's in here somewhere.
Oh god. Yeah, the coin that he's talking about, the holographic, that's a You Are Legend coin. So if you have contributed to the Legion to a significant way, I send one to you. I didn't send a lot out. I think total of
Yeah, not many people receive them.
total of 10, maybe 10. Got it?
Maybe that.
Yeah, maybe that. So anyways, that is it for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Stay warm and have a cigar. Enjoy your drinks and yeah.
I still got another.
Tomorrow.
I'm going to travel.
Oh, I'm gonna tribal. Yeah.
All right, a tribal or general?
We can jump to general just in case anybody not jumping.
Okay,
All right.
general.
All right, general it is. Good night, guys.
All right.
Good night,
See you guys.
everybody. Thanks for joining.